Pocket so fat, call me orbit. Orbit. Gotta wait to make them movies, I be loaded. They would be a free one too, I make a move on this nigga, I be loaded. Ain't gotta wait to make them movies, I be loaded. Why you out here drinking 40s, I just told it. Still that same nigga in a foreign, but it's stolen. Ryan sporty, acting sporty, can't control it. I'm doing fraud, I got that bag, yeah, I'm transporting. I got that bag on me, nigga, like I'm transporting. He dropped the mixtape, thought I would've reposted. I ain't posted mixtape, cause I don't fuck with shorty. I be booted to the morning, PM to the morning. My little Wody wanna bag him, he just wanna roll it. Hold up, nigga.
So what is we'll give everybody a couple more minutes to join up if they're gonna make it tonight. If not, no big deal, no big deal. Got a little bit. Alrighty, so tonight we're going to go over reacting, not pre-acting to price action, right? What does that mean? Essentially, exactly what the title says, right? Reacting to the price instead of trying to predetermine what price is going to do, getting in without confirmation, and then ultimately taking a loss when you could have just sat on the sideline and waited for the right moment. Now, that's not to say that you can't pre-plan a trade, right? And I'll use this one as example, our first trade of the day, and ultimately a small loss for us this morning, right? We had our staircase, yada, 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 fresh highs, pulling back lower highs, and then chopping up. We attempted to take a small long with a very tight stop, and that was fine. Nothing wrong with the trade. But the problem is we didn't react to our game plan, right? If you guys were in live trading this morning, we took our long, we put our stop and said, once we get stopped, we're flipping short and we're going to ride it to the lows. Well, what happened? We got stopped, and instead of reacting, I hesitated, and obviously we missed the initial short, right? Now, that's not the end of the world to me and ultimately the people in paradise. It shouldn't be the end of the world because you always know there will always be another trade, no matter what it is. It should not bother you that you miss a trade. Plain and simple. But that's besides the point. You still hear me, Lit? Hold on, let me turn off the music. Let me know if you can hear me. Bet. Yeah, I can see my mic coming through, so it might just be your connection lit. Um, but anyways, is we didn't react, right? We got stopped out, didn't react to stopping out, flipping side because we knew our trade was on a lower time frame anyways. So once the 1 minute breaks, bam, you slam the other side, slap your stop above the high, and you rock and roll. That's our first mistake of the day, is not reacting as soon as we got stopped. And we can go in on why the short was the better trade than the 1 minute long here in a second. But that's reacting, not pre-acting. And then we'll use our second entry, right? Obviously, same thing here. We were messing around. I was talking around this morning, missed our short, bam, slammed it back down. Then we took this short here, right? I told you guys we were looking for that 220, 230 retest. Ultimately, it came up. And yet again, even though the trade worked out, instead of reacting to price action, waiting for a rejection and waiting for a sign that we were going to continue lower. I took entry at around 215, so we did see a little bit of drawdown, and I preacted to the price action, right? Even though it is a 1 minute pullback, I didn't wait for sellers to confirm that we were going to reject. So we did see a little bit of drawdown. Now that I'm again not saying that that's a bad trade or that you can't do that. It's just simply reacting to your game plan. If you guys are new here or you guys haven't learned from me before, my game plan's as simple as trading the 21 EMA with what I like to call the failure to go higher and the failure to go lower. I'm not going to go too much into those two tonight in this class, but we'll do those another time. As of right now, it's simply just trading the 21 EMA. That is my bread and butter every single time. It doesn't matter what it is. When we trend, we respect the 21 EMA the absolute best. So that's what you see here in terms of how I trade it, right? Right now, we're looking at the 1 minute. Once the 1 minute breaks and we get an inversion, I immediately flip time frames. I like to go to the 5, and you look to where you can go from there. But it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. There's no magic trick. It's reacting to how price is going to honor the trend and what we're trending off of. As simple as that. The 21 EMA, French kiss. It's bread and butter. But it's all about reacting to the price, right? And I'll even use this cluster as our example. We pop up. We may have not tested our EMA, so you might not take entry here according to your game plan, but we reject and sellers show their present. We pop up again, reject. We pop up again, we reject. So I couldn't tell you that, oh yeah, we're going to get slammed for 100 points in the next 5 minute candle. Nobody's going to be able to predict price for you like that. But you can see from the sell heavy wick, that sellers are present and they want to honor this 1 minute break that we have going and get a bearish trend day going. Ultimately, right, we bottom out, we get a little 1 minute inversion, they start to send it. But it's as simple as reacting to the price. Price tests the 21 EMA, you take a short, you find your local high that would invalidate your trade on that time frame, and you rock and roll, right? You short here at 55 or even at 50, your stop's at 68. That's not a terrible stop loss in this market and these conditions. You're not going to be able to have a 5-10 point stop loss on NQ in these market conditions. It's impossible. Any questions so far? Really, I mean, it's the same thing on every single time frame, right? We could even use price action from right now. Exactly tonight's price action. We had market open, buyers stepped up. We're holding this little 5 minute flag, if that's what you want to call it, right? You go down in time frame, look at that. We're honoring the 21 EMA. There are going to be times that we wick below it. That's what you call a trap. As look at the wick. We wicked below it. We took that low out. You would think, oh, look, that's a structure shift on the 1 minute staircase. Well, the candle closed up here. So really, it's not a true invalidation of the staircase. You want to see the candle close below the low, and then you just honor the staircase, right? If I'm looking to trade overnight session, if we get another pullback after we take out this 81 high, I'm looking to long, stop below the local low, and I'm going to look to take profits at the first high and trim my runner. As simple as that. Literally respecting the 21. That's all you have to do is react to that. If you can get 10, 15, 20 points every single day, you're going to do fantastic. You don't have to get 100 points in trading every day. Is it fantastic to hit a 100-point trade? Absolutely it is. But if you learn to respect and learn to take profits at 20, 30, 40 points, when you start to size up, you're going to be a very, very happy camper. But really, I mean, in terms of that class, that's about that. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and do my market outlook, right? We got some bearish structure here on the hourly. I sent my picture a little bit earlier, but I'm looking to see if we're going to honor this hourly market structure shift. We took out this low with the aggression today. We now have an hourly market structure shift. This is what I'm talking about when I say the failure to go higher. Fresh market structure shift. We're now popping up. If at any point tomorrow we approach the 300, 310, and we fail to break this high at 321, you can bet we're going to be shorting tomorrow or even tonight if it presents itself, and we're going to slap our stop above that high and hope to ride that position all the way down into tomorrow. I haven't checked on Forex Factor. I got to look and see what news is looking like tomorrow. But ultimately, this is my bigger picture trade, is looking for this hourly failure to go higher, shorting this back down, riding to these lows under 22,100, and ultimately heading for some of this liquidity. We got tons of it, tons and tons of liquidity. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I don't want to get anybody too bared up, but that's my long-term game plan. Other than that, right? Not really too much. You guys are free to ask some questions, ask how I'll trade. If you guys are struggling with anything, we can go over it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the music back on here, and I'm just gonna look to take a couple little trades for the night. See you, Rick. What's up, brother? Good to see you in here. Oh, you're CK, aren't you? Okay. Now, look, now it's lining up. See if we can't get a nice little banger trade in here. Uh-oh. Hey, I think it's safe to say anything with Trump's going to be considered a red folder. Oh, what's up, Panda? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. What is that? Trump speaks in what? Is that an hour or 2 hours? Hold up. Hey, it's understandable. Sometimes you just gotta take a step back, see, Rick. I know it's easy, especially when you're in a losing mindset, to oh, absolutely, Panda. I gotta get back onto my teachings. I gotta get back on my classes and my motivational talks. I've been slacking big time. Just a lot going on in my life. So definitely getting back on the grind. I want to get tons of educational stuff and motivational stuff out there. But hey, it's easy to start tilting, especially when you start to see other people. You just need to focus on your story and your trading progression. See, Rick, you got to stop worrying about other people. I know you start to see people making hundreds of thousands a day, some people making $45,000, whatever it might be, but you're not there yet. So you can't allow your mind to trick you into thinking that, oh yeah, if I just size heavy this one time, I could get paid. Well, yeah, but you could also lose everything you have. And that's what you're not thinking about. Start thinking about how much you can lose every single time. And I promise you, you'll start to see yourself not doing dumber and dumber stuff day in and day out. It's not going to happen immediately overnight. I'm not going to say that tomorrow you're not going to take a FOMO trade, but you might only take one instead of taking five. And that is progression, whether you like to believe it or not. And sooner or later in a week, you're going to be, well, damn, I already know. Brody tells me all the time that I missed my trade. Well, there's going to be another trade, especially if you use today's price action, right? And you miss the original short. Well, that short was very, very aggressive. And we took out tons of liquidity and took out tons of lows, and market structure shifted on tons of things, right? What should be your first thought? Oh, any pop, I'm shorting. The first pop, I'm shorting, right? It shouldn't be, oh, I'm going to catch this unicorn long off this fair value gap. Sure, that might work. But the aggression off that sell alone should have been enough to say, yeah, the first short that lines up with your style, I'm taking. Yeah, you just got to be patient. I mean, remember, there's a long trading day, especially I know that we get done a lot within the first hour, but you got to remember, there's also days that I call the day red. So you just got to understand that if your trade's not there, your trade's not there. The one thing that you can do is respect your strategy, respect your entry and your stop loss. And if you break those, well, you've taken all lines of defense away already. Plain and simple. You've got to worry about two things: your entry criteria and your exit criteria. You do that every single day. You stick to that. I promise you, what you deem an entry criteria will show up 1 to 2 times every single day. If you're very, very picky, if you're not very, very picky, you could find 10, 20 entries. But if you're the pickiest guy I know, you will at least see your entry criteria 1 time a day. But you got to be willing to sit there and not touch anything that doesn't fit that. And if that's how you want to trade, that's absolutely okay. But you've got to start instilling that. And I can promise you that if you're not doing that in your outside life, in terms of waking up, making your bed, waking up, going to the gym, waking up, eating healthier, waking up, cutting out, let's say you drink 10 sodas a day, maybe you limit it down to 2 to 3, working on yourself outside the markets, then of course you're always going to slip up inside the markets. When you're down and you're red on the day, it's going to be easy for that little demon in your head to say, oh yeah, I'm slamming 5 contracts. Yeah, longs didn't look bad at all on that 76 pullback. Right now, I mean, if you're taking anything, I'd be taking some light size and just rocking and rolling with it. We're just kind of all over the place. I do believe that we do get this little just 1 minute staircase, yam, yam, yam. But I'm really looking to see if this 1 minute staircase is breaking here anytime soon, and we're gonna short this sucker back down. Like I said, I'm just ready, really deeming a short. I just don't want to put on 40 points of risk in Asia, London. I'm good. Hey, I wouldn't call myself a pro by any means. I'm just a young man that figured it out and likes to make some money. I try to simplify it as best as I can, just like anybody else should, right? Like you guys see my charts, it's nothing special, just a level based trader. I mark highs, I mark lows, I start from the daily and I go down in time frame. It's absolutely nothing special, but I've simplified it to what's easy for me. I've identified the trend, I've joined the trend, I identify what we're trending off of, and you join it, right? It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. Like right now, we're starting to get some seller presence. We're starting to fail to break some highs. If we can get under this 76, 74 low, I'm liking some shorts down to this 59 candle wick down there. Looks really, really good. We look really good to revisit this 60 low here on this 5 minute test. Look, I'll put some on with y'all. I'll ride some down to that 60s test. Let's see if it wants it. The next 15-minute close too. Uh-oh. I like it. I like it a lot. ES looks good for some downside here as well. See if we can get it. I'm not risking too much. I gotta stop right above the high. Just a little stab at it. See if this 1 minute's gonna break. Hmm. Uh, what did they put them out already? C-Rick? Sorry, I didn't even see you said anything. I was looking at a different page. They bring out the new Marvel Rival Heroes? I was playing a little bit earlier today, but they weren't out yet. I'm excited for Human Torch though, for sure. Catch me playing Human Torch, 100%. Don't want to give us that 5 minute pullback, man. What the hell? I'm taking my light loss there. Like I said, I just a light size stab. I'm not putting any risk on here. Just wanted to see if they were going to honor it. I like that 15-minute close, but it doesn't look like they wanted to give it. Yes, a perfect short spot, too. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Yeah, the morning move was nasty, lit. Absolutely nasty.
Break it down, bag it up. If we gonna make more like that, that's how I wanna do it. If a nigga ain't talking money, bitch, tell him bag up. Time to bag up. It's time to bag up. It's the first, nigga.
Yeah, human. Hey, I will say the thing looks insane. Actually looks insane, like beat your ass type. I'm a cloak and dagger man. I go ham with cloak and dagger. Let me tell you. But yeah, the thing looks like he's gonna mollywop the back line. Only problem with the Human Torch, I think, is like I don't like Iron Man. I think he's just, you know, nobody even looks at Iron Man mains or heals anybody up in the sky other than me. So like I'm like, fuck, nobody's ever gonna heal me. That's the only downside. Woo. Don't tell me we're gonna sell off now, bastard. I do really still like short. ES is in such a good spot. Man, why couldn't NQ be up there too? Man, you know what? I lied. I'm gonna reduce my size and go down to MNQ so I can widen my stop. Cause fuck, that's a 40-point stop. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Really like this. Go, baby. See if we get some lower time frame confirmation here on this break, or what's it fucking eat. I'm just gonna let this cook overnight, honestly. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Say it ain't so. Come on, slam this under 70 here.
Started off poor with plans to own more. Now we own stores and fuck the baddest horse. I was on.
When are you gonna join me, Lit? Oh yeah, I do need to take those. Hold up. Hold up. Let me go get them. I'll get them right now. What the hell? PPT, right?
I'll admit it. You haven't been a man for like a minute. I told you that I'm in it for the long haul. You can really get the business.
He's bossing.
Rolling switches, hitting switches. Got me feeling like a ball hog.
It's the one that has their own brokerage, like own site as well. What do you rock? Lit the 50Ks? 85 a month? End of day trailing 2 grand. Profit target 3. Be consistent. What's the payout rules? Fine. 20. Is there any, what's the activation fee?
Goddamn, you changed. I put it on everything. It's a hurt thing. It's a OVO come through murk things. I know you hurt things. Bitch, I know you hurt things.
That?
I know you hurt things. No, you. I'm not
Damn close to top step.
coming from the motherfucking six side. I'm not new to this. Niggas wouldn't make it on this side. I'm not new to this.
Okay. Oh yeah. I'll get one. What the hell? Get a couple. I even have an account.
Yeah. All I ever needed was a squad, so that's what's up. Yeah. My sound got the whole city away right now. Yeah. So I don't give a fuck about what anybody's saying right now.
Yeah, what the only rule is no 50 or like 50% profit or something like that. I just saw. That ain't bad. Okay, I'm just not gonna get a little pullback here, huh? The lunch knuckle. Oh, it's just on the eval. Okay, that ain't bad.
Hey, you know it's crazy? When a bitch die, like, you ain't gonna never see them again. Don't need time waiting on nobody. 3-5, I'm rolling to get my lungs right. It seem like the gunfights, fun life. Ain't no love life, all these bitches wanna fuck right. Don't need time waiting on nobody.
Hey, da 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 da. Whoa, da 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 da. Hey, rich nigga keep it straight, ho. I keep money in a freight.
So you do have to trade for 5 days. That's what that means. So can I cheese it? Like if I just do 1,500, and then $50 each day, or no, they're gonna get mad at me. Heard that. Lit. You got a code you want me to use, brother man? What you got for me, big dog? fam. Always. I need to make some of those. I do indeed need to make some of those codes. I'm gonna get moved lower here or what? What the fuck did I get myself into? I just bought 3. We'll test them out. We will test them out. Spreading myself too far. Hey, you can't be stealing my group main. Hell nah, C-Rick. What rank are you? What rank are you? Let's hear it. What you got for me, scrub? Are you gonna backpack me? I need some help in plat. These teammates be pissing me off.
It's the truth, why lie? If I dropped her name right now, she'd be too high. I bet you wanna come to
Yeah, that bronze team. Oh my god. Them bronze kids were something else, Rick. Dude. Solo queuing in bronze is ridiculous. Oh, dude, straight. I'd be putting up 30 kills, 30K in health on Cloak and Dagger, and my team's like 0 and 17. I'm like, what the fuck you guys doing to me, bro? Once you get to the higher, that's why I asked what rank you were. If I was any lower, I might make a smurf and come play with you. Help you get up there with me. Once you get up there, they're all pretty good, so it's a little more balanced. But yeah, them low-level kids are dookie. Cool. Oh yeah, you just gotta get. Once you get a good team and you guys like run through them, they all add you, and you just keep running with that team. It's usually how it goes. Alright, we need to get some action here before dinner gets moving. Come on. Let's break below this 70 low. Come on. Let's get some action going. I hate when we start getting this little 1 minute chop when we're so close to the 5 minute. Never looks good. Always sends for propulsion. I do love that 5 minute candle. Let's see if we get some continuation off it. I do not want to see back to back 4 or 5 minute candles back to back. Oh, dude, but the problem with Lords is like they're not even good, you know? That's the problem with them. Is you get a lord that's so dookie beans. It's like, dude, you're really out here wasting your entire life to get bored and you suck at the rest of the game. That's incredible.
Foreign baddies on me. Shawty said, "Tech up, pull up on me." She on red, she don't even know me. Give me head, you could slide up on me. Bring your friends, don't stop if
What
you
up, Lay?
want me.
How's work going, brother man? Since you're the only one in the chat typing. Come on, y'all supposed to be keeping me awake at this hour. Dead as dog in here. What's going on?
Buzz down, roll it, out of my plain Jane, blow dang, whole drink, every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Buzz down, roll it, out of my plain Jane, blow dang, whole drink, every day, same thing.
I mean, I'm not expecting anything crazy just because it is a terrible time to trade, but I really like the setup. I just want to see us get under 70, and I'll be a little bit happier. But yeah, it's atrocious. Hmm. Gonna be one where I just let cook overnight and I go eat my dinner here in a couple minutes. Absolutely, it does. Hey, but sometimes it's clean price action. Sometimes it is indeed clean price action. Look, I'd say anywhere from 10 to 20 points in Asia London is fantastic. Oh, come on, baby. Get under 70 for us. Oh, don't you dare wick back up. Don't you dare do it. Come on, let's see some aggression in this last 15-minute close on the hourly. I mean, the 15 looks really good for a pullback, but lower time frame all over the place. Man, I swear, every time he just likes to fade me, I think. Every time I take something, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm in the opposite." Let me make this guy lose some money here. Come on, slam this under 70. Yeah. Take your profits out. uh, all right, fellas. Well, I am gonna go ahead and hop off. I would continue live trading, but chat's a little bit too dead. I think I need more people in here to be able to do that. Two, three people for overnight trading just ain't it. Or I got to move my Xbox in here so I got some entertainment. But I'm gonna hold this short, like I said. My hourly plan still is in effect. I really like this trade. We have taken it on lower size on MNQ so we can risk 40 points and we'll see what happens here. I will update you guys in the alert tab if I sell for a loss or I trim, manage, etc. But I'm going to go eat dinner, spend some time with the wife, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning for a live trade on Wacky Wednesday, baby. Y'all have a fantastic night. Eat some good dinner. Sleep good. And I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Peace out, y'all.